everybody, welcome back to Ames Nation. Today we're going to be talking about, of course, our beautiful weather today. Looks like we got the forecast of a shower. We have a shower tonight. I don't know why, but we have a shower going on outside. So that's the forecast for today. Alright, so let's go into today's video. I don't want to drag this on and make it weird. Okay, so I think for now we all know that I tend to be a very positive person once in a while, and I know that for a fact that if there is something I want to say, I will say it. And one thing I want to point out that I think everybody obviously with these videos already know, I'm not really great with giving speeches, especially if I'm sitting here by myself talking freestyle to the camera. I don't always have a big plan about what I want to say and exactly how I want to say it. I don't write down anything. I just have mental notes of what I want to do, and then I get to put it into action, and that's just how I roll. I don't look at things and then postpone them or say, or I'll do it another time or things like that. No, if I have a plan, I will think about it and then I'll take those thoughts and put them into action. And that's just how, I like it to be. So anyway, like I said, I don't want to drag this video on longer than it needs to be. But long story short, without getting sidetracked, the main point is I'm a positive guy, and it's technically the whole reason I decided to start a YouTube channel, so I could mostly direct it towards motivating other people, giving people inspiration. I'm not a big what are they called? I'm not an entrepreneur, or I'm not one of those big YouTubers or big people who speak big words, or who you guys know where I'm trying to get with this. I'm not big. I'm not famous. I'm nobody important. Basically, I'm just me. I'm myself. I love myself for who I am, and I just like being me, because being me is simple and it has its own challenges just like everybody else's lives. And so the good thing about being me is that I'm easily motivated by some things that I see, listen to, and things that I have experienced in my life. I could compare to a lot of things that I see and listen to into today's world. And so I wanted to kind of share some things that I listen to, that really touches my heart, and that keeps me, that keeps pushing me forward in life. And some people might not share the same opinions about what they like and why not, but my opinion is that when you want to do something, when you want to succeed in life, all you have to do is try, All you have to do is try and never give up. Because if you try and then you give up, then you're for sure gonna struggle to ever get to where you want to be. If you ever get there, you're going to have to go through a whole lot in order to even get halfway through. And if you're already giving up without really trying hard, it's hard to imagine that you will ever make it to where you want to go or where you want to be. Which is why, for me, when I have my mind set on doing something, I don't once I start, I don't turn back, because I know that once I start the journey, There's only one way, and it's only going forward. There's no turning sideways, there's no turning back, there's no regretting my decisions. Um, in my life, I've done a lot of things. For example, all my paintings that I've done. In the mind of an artist, you will make mistakes in life. You will make many, many mistakes while you're making a lot of decisions. And you gotta understand that this is reality. This is the real reality, not some fantasies, not some movies, not cartoon. It's not an animation that we live in. This is our real reality that we have to live and understand that things happen for a reason, and you gotta understand that you control your own destiny. Because I've learned that um, the choices that you made yesterday are what got you to be where you are today, doing exactly what you're doing right now, and how you're doing it. Which means the choices you make today, the decisions you make today, and the actions you take today are going to determine what your tomorrow will look like. So, I know many people don't watch my videos. Many people look at them and they just completely skip them and ignore them. Just because, once again, sometimes I'm not good at speaking. Sometimes I don't make sense. Sometimes I don't make my words clear. People miss out on what I'm exactly trying to get at. And I understand. I mean, I guess I'm the one to blame. But my point here is that it's okay to make mistakes. You have to learn to accept your mistakes, and you have to learn to look at your mistakes and not regret making those mistakes, but rather learn from them and then move forward with that mistake that you made in the back of your head, just as a reminder, just as a lesson to learn from. That way, in the future, when you see the same mistake coming, you know how to avoid it and you know what actions to take. So, therefore, going back to what I was saying about being an artist and making mistakes is basically the same as living in real life. When you make a mistake on a painting or on a drawing, there's really never turning back other than scrapping everything and throwing it all away. But comparing that to real life, it will mean basically throwing away your whole life too, which basically for you it really wouldn't work out very well because you really can't do that. So so the alternative on this point that I'm trying to make is that there's always a way. Where there is no way, there is a hidden way. You're just not looking hard enough. The reason I say that is because even when you make a mistake and you think there's no way, there's always a way. But once you look good enough and you sit and you think hard enough and you actually put some effort in it, you will see small loops coming to you, small ideas. For example, one of my paintings that I've made a while back, I was in my head, I was trying to paint a picture that has to go along with the song called America the Beautiful. It's one of the many great songs that I love in the American history. It's very patriotic. I'm always a very patriotic person, as you can see behind me, the American flag. I'm very patriotic. I'm very artistic. And the thing is that I was trying to, paint this picture that I see in my head, this very beautiful action that goes on in my head when I listen to that song. And as I was doing so, I screwed up on something. I noticed the mistake that I made. And I sat down for a second. I was thinking about scrapping everything and just putting everything to waste that I worked so hard for. And But before I took actions, before I decided to take those actions to scrap everything I've worked hard for, all the money I've I've made or I invested into that painting, I didn't take actions to throw them all away. I sit down for a few seconds and then I let my brain do the calculating and thinking. And then before I knew it, I came up with a solution. Instead of scrapping all my hard work, rather I looked at one mistake I made and I was thinking about how I could turn the mistake into a new design, into something new, something I could make a part of that art style that I'm trying to make. How can I turn that mistake into something that's going to work for me instead of being in my way? I figured it out. I managed to make that mistake actually turn into something good for me. Instead of that picture looking ugly as I expected it to look like when I made that mistake and decided to continue forward with it, um, I was actually surprised. I literally surprised myself. I was expecting it to be so ugly, but instead it turned out to be beautiful in my eyes. Again, some people will have their own opinions when they look at the painting just because one person's trash is another person's treasure, blah, blah, blah. And, um, we all have our own ways to look at things. You know, artists, every artists in the world, they have their own style, they have their own design, they have their own things that they do their own way. It's basically like everybody's fingerprint. Nobody in the world has the same fingerprint as you. You are unique, which is how artists work. They have their own unique style of art, their own unique style of how they do things, which is basically the same as for you in your life. You are you. You can't be anybody else, no matter how much you want to be someone else. You're not. You will always be you. You can pretend, you can try to be someone else, but it's never going to work out very well. You're just going to waste your life trying to hide from who you truly are, and it's just sad that you would have to do that just because you made a mistake and you're trying to hide it. So again, the whole point of this video is that there is something that I listen to that motivates me, something that really touches my heart, something that really gets me up and moving in the morning. It's something that I listen to from day to day. I wake up in the morning at freaking 5 a.m. and that's the first thing I listen to while I get up to get ready for work, while I get up to literally fix my bed, dress up, take shower. Even when I come home and take shower and do all that, that's what I'm basically listening to all day. Even when I'm at work, I also listen to it. I mean, I don't listen to it by itself. I also listen to other things related to it. But basically, the whole time, my mind is focused on being motivated. Is focused on being put on the right path through life. And by listening to these messages that basically they're saying, I look at those messages and then I compare them to my life and see how I stand, and to see if there is something I could improve in my life. Because we were humans, we always have space to improve in life. And I might once again not be good at giving speeches, but I always try my best. So hope you guys really enjoyed what I had to say, and hope you're going to love what you're going to see next. I love you guys very much. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and again, that was just me trying to refresh my mind, refreshing my ideas. I know you guys are tired of me sitting here and talking just like this. So I'm trying my best to change up video styles, find something new to work with. And I apologize if I don't ever get to that point just because of some inconvenience. But I won't ever give up. That's all I'm counting on. It doesn't matter if I grow on the internet, in real life. It doesn't matter where life takes me. I'm never going to give up as long as I have a dream that I'm working towards. So therefore, that should be the same for you guys. And other than that, guys, I love you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Osho said the greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. And the moment you're unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep. You become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Sheep have no freedom. The sheep live with fear and uncertainty every day. A sheep never leads, a lion never follows. A lion is in complete control of his or her life. The lion does not accept scraps and does not get told what to do or where to go. The lion goes about his business fearlessly and with extreme competence. You will never lead a lion to the slaughterhouse. They will lead you. The lion is the king of the jungle. And it's not because the lion is the biggest. It's not because the lion is the fastest. It's not because the lion is blessed with any great advantage over other animals. It's the mentality of the lion that makes the lion the king of the jungle. What is the lion mentality? Fearless courage. Bravery is a key trait of the lion. The lion will never surrender. The lion will never lie down and die, not even if surrounded by 10 hyenas. The fight is never over until it's over. Maybe you're not surrounded by hyenas. Maybe you're just buried by bills. Maybe you need to stand up for something you believe in that no one around you agrees with. Do not give up. Do not give in. Be fearless in going after what you really want in your life. Maybe you've been at it for years and nothing has worked yet. Maybe you're tired of hunting your goals and seeing no rewards. Do not give up. You must keep fighting. You have no guarantee of success if you keep going, but you do have possibility. There is a chance. The only guarantee comes with quitting, and that is the guarantee of missing out on the life you really want. Keep fighting for the life you must have, regardless of the hyenas. No surrender. Certainty. The lion is certain. The lion never second guesses. When the lion goes in, it goes in 100%. There is nothing half-hearted about the lion. How great could your life be if you lived with the certainty of a lion? What if you just started believing in yourself and your own abilities? How far could you go with unbreakable self-belief? Who could you become if there was no doubt in you? If you trusted your intuition and just went for everything you want in life with the same ruthless certainty as a lion hunting its prey. You can't rely on other people to achieve the results you want in your life. You are the only one responsible for your results. Take responsibility. Take ownership. Take action. Only you know what's best for you in your life. Only you know which path to take in each moment of your life. You must make those decisions with certainty. Freedom. The lion has freedom because the lion demands freedom. The lion has freedom because he fights for freedom. His very nature says he will die for that freedom. Perhaps there's no more valuable asset on this earth than freedom. Something you can only understand if you've experienced a lack of it. In your own life, you must fight for freedom. Your own and that of others. The freedom to speak your mind. The freedom to be who you want to be. The freedom to live on your terms. Freedom means fairness for all. The freedom to be who you must be while allowing others to be who they're going to be. There is no greater value, Fight for your freedom. Protective. The lion is protective of everything of value. The family, the pack, dinner. If you threaten anything of value to the lion, you better be prepared to fight. What do you need to protect? What are you willing to fight for in life? Not physically, mentally, emotionally. What are you willing to sacrifice your time for? What or who keeps you going? What is your purpose? What or who gives your life meaning? That is worth fighting for. Competence. Lions are said to sleep around 20 hours a day. Still, they never go hungry. They get up and they get the job done. They earn their rest. They earn their success. They earn their freedom. There are great rewards for competence. In life, if you provide more value to others than anyone else in a shorter space of time, you will be rewarded, and you will be rewarded well and often. It does not matter how long you work. It matters how good that work is. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in. It only matters how much value you've created. Develop yourself into a competent machine. Work on what matters in your life with laser focus, ruthless determination, and a burning desire to do everything to the very best of your ability. That builds pride and respect for yourself.
You might be smarter than me. You could well be stronger than me. You might have more luck than me. But you cannot defeat me.
You will not detach me from my purpose. You will not distract me from my goals. You will not dethrone me. And you will never destroy me.
I will wake up with intention, alert, ready, focused. Whatever I want, I go after. Whatever I go after, I get. If it matters to me, I will get it. I will have it. I will be it. You cannot defeat me. You cannot detach me from my purpose. You cannot distract me from my goals. You cannot dethrone me. You cannot destroy me.
And there you have it, everybody. That is what I call the lion mentality. That is something that keeps driving me from waking up every single day to making successful choices. I might not be where I want to be, but I am working better to get to where I need to be. Now, life is never going to be fair for everybody, and life doesn't work out the same for everybody. You know, life is not meant to go the same for you as it will go for, I don't know, let's say your friends, your siblings, your parents. It does. Life will never do the same thing to you as it does to other people, which is why you never know what other people are going through, even though you know what you're going through. So therefore, that's why people always say don't judge the book by its cover, because you could judge a person by looking at them, but you really do not know their story. So before you go around, making these big choices, these big decisions, guys, go out there instead and make friends, make love, show, gratefulness, show forgiveness, show grace, show mercy to those who haven't seen the light. It's not easy, it's never going to be easy. Nobody said it will be easy. That's the whole point about life. What's the point of life if it's too easy? Life is supposed to be challenging. That's what makes life great. It challenges us, it makes us stronger, it makes us better, it makes us learn, and it makes us have a purpose in life. You might not know what your true purpose is in life, but that's because every time life comes around to that point where it's ready to give you the reason, your purpose here, you easily just run away from the truth. You easily run away from what you need to see, but you run away from what you need to see only to run into, you know, the things you want to see. You see what I'm, you feel me? You see what I'm saying? You run away from the real truth to run into that illusion that's in your head, that lie that's lying somewhere in the back of your head that's telling you that this is the truth about life. No, that thing that's in your head, that voice that's in your head, it's a lie. It's there to distract you. Don't be distracted by the truth. Guys, the lion mentality, it's awesome. I love it. The first time I heard it, man, my heart dropped because I know it's very true. It's hard to imagine that there are people out there who have ways with words, to have ways of telling the truth without overrunning a fact. Some people are good at giving out word advices by, telling stories, giving references, using completely different words rather than making a direct contact with what they need to say. Because if you try to make a direct contact with what you're actually trying to say, it might come out wrong, it might come out weird. And I just overall love this man. Whoever he is, I think, I don't know who he is, man. I just love his voice. I love his choice of words. I love whoever wrote that speech. Other than that, guys, again, I love you all very much. Until then, guys, it's been Ames Nation. Stay loyal. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.